Hi everyone, it's Patty from Relatively Refined. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a thrift haul that was inspired by my recent trip to Ireland. I'm also going to share with you some delightful photographs and videos of some interiors that have really inspired me to think about how I use my thrifted and pre-loved treasures to create an old world style home. So as they say in Ireland, put the kettle on. I hope you enjoy the video.
Hi everyone. So I wanted to share with you a very small haul of some items that I picked up just before we left for Ireland. And I think it's so funny what I picked up because all of it has a little bit of a European or um, some sort of reference to my trip. And I hadn't even gone yet. So I just think it's kind of funny that what I picked up. Um, a little bit of an old world country style English Irish vibe to them. So I just thought that was funny and I wanted to share those with you. And I will show you what I'm going to do because at the end of this, there's some things that I need to wash up and put away. So I'll take you with me to do that. So the day before we left, I was avoiding packing because that is a job I just do not like to do. So instead of facing the task at hand, I decided to go into some thrift stores, right? So I picked up a couple of things and this first one is a small item, but I thought it was very pretty. This is some gift wrap. And in June, in my family, we have a lot of birthdays. I've got a graduation, there's wedding anniversaries, and this is a new in still wrapped in cello. It is Louis Comfort Tiffany stained glass gift wrap paper, and there are 4 sheets of paper with 4 matching gift cards. And I thought that was so beautiful. And I will insert some clips of some gardens that were very Tiffany-esque that I saw in Ireland. And also, a lot of this reminds me of the stained glass, which was in some of the cathedrals that we saw. So I thought this was great. This was 50 cents. And I just have a thing for gift wrapping paper and cards. I thrift them whenever I can because they're expensive and you just can find, I think, just a nicer quality and things that you wouldn't ordinarily purchase. The sticker on the back looks like it is from some sort of museum gift shop, and I think that will be beautiful to use as wrapping paper, and I can't wait to see the gift cards that go with it. So this will be put to use this summer, and what a beautiful thing to pick up for 50 cents. The next items are glassware. So the wrapping paper was from my favorite little charity thrift store. And also from there, I picked up this little blue transferware crock. It was also 50 cents. And I have blue transferware. But the reason I picked this up is because above my stove, I have some spices and keep salt and pepper, and I have a little crock that I keep pepper in, but this one will go much nicer. And also, while I was in Ireland, in one of the manors that we toured, they had some beautiful blue and white dishes. And so again, it just really reminded me of that sort of old world look. And for 50 cents, this little open crock has so many uses around the house. You can use it to store things, you can use it for spices, you can put it on a tea table and put tea bags in it, whatever you'd like. I think this will be a useful item for 50 cents, and it goes really well in my home. And then at the Habitat Restore, I have a thing for rimmed soup bowls. I pick them up whenever I can. And this was just one. I wish there had been more, but that's okay. I'll just continue to look and collect them one dish at a time. This rimmed soup bowl was also 50 cents, and it is Villeroy and Bach. It is in perfect shape, and you probably won't see this in the camera, but it has this beautiful, get any, probably not. It has this little beautiful braided or basket weave pattern on the rim. So I love soup, and there is something about eating soup or stew in a rimmed soup bowl that I just find very special. And of course, in Ireland, I had Irish stew, and I just think that with a silver soup spoon, and that is just my idea of bliss. So I will add this to my collection. This will be the third one I have. Different patterns, but nonetheless, rim soup bowls. And this is just beautiful. I love it. So 50 cents for that. And once I wash that and put it out, I am going to make Guinness stew. So I have stew beef in my freezer that I need to pull out. And the final thing of my day before the trip thrifting adventure, I got at the Goodwill. And our Goodwills are really not great where I live. There is maybe 2 or 3 rows of pre-loved items. Most of them are newer items. So I saw this and I was so excited. I haven't shared this on the channel, but I have been looking for a salt box. And in a perfect world, I want a Delft one. And I started to look on Etsy, and they're pricey. So I hadn't really done anything with it. I just, in my mind, I always keep an eye out. And when I was at Goodwill, I saw this one, and I searched it all over and I couldn't find a price. It has this beautiful chinoiserie design, and it has orange and blue, which I'm quickly starting to become some of my favorite, is quickly becoming one of my favorite color combinations. I'm wearing this orange sweater today because I wanted to show you that orange and blue are just so beautiful together. So this is ceramic or porcelain. I'm not entirely sure. It does have a number on the bottom, but it has no visible chips or dings. And again, it has this beautiful chinoiserie design and some gold leaf. And it says sel, which is of course French for salt. The wooden lid is in great shape. And like I said, I searched and there was no price. And I thought, oh, this could go 2 ways. This could be really expensive. Or, maybe this will be, maybe people don't realize what this is because it was not it was in with planters, which I can sort of see. So I asked the woman, I said, I don't really see a price on this. And she lifted the lid, and there it is. So it was $4. So this went immediately into my cart. It has a hole so you can hang it up, but I'm just too nervous to do that. And I'm not sure I will use it for its intended purpose of salt because this is really big, really big. So I have some garlic bulbs that I may put in here. I'm not sure, but I will show you in my kitchen where I'm going to keep this. So this I was really, really excited to find. And if I see the Delft one, that is the salt box of my dreams, the blue and white Delft, then I will let this go. But in the meantime, I'm thrilled to have this in my kitchen, and I can live with it and see how much I use it. And I'm just thrilled to have it. And it has a really old world look. And the chinoiserie pattern has very much reminded me of some of the items that I saw in the manor houses in Ireland. And I'm just really enjoying this old world look in my home. So those were the 4 items that I picked up at while thrifting and avoiding packing. So I'm going to go into the kitchen. Come on with me, and I'm going to clean everything out, and then I'll go ahead and put them where they go so you can see what it looks like in the end.
So here are my items, all washed and cleaned and ready to be put away. This rimmed soup bowl, I'm hoping you can see now the design on the rim. This is the Villeroy and Bach, and that is a herring, like a herringbone pattern on the rim. And my salt box is all shiny and clean and ready to be put away. So here I am putting my objects away. This little pink container had my pepper in it. That was actually a ramekin from some, I don't know if it was like a creme brulee or something I bought from Costco that I saved. And I'm just replacing it with the blue transferware for a little bit of an old world look. And I did put some garlic bulbs in the salt cellar, but I don't know that I want the garlic near the stove, so that may change. But for now, just to see what it looks like, I really like it there. And I'm just sort of rearranging things to get a little bit more balance. That picture up there is a recent, it's not a recent find, but I recently put it up there. And here it is all lined up on the back of my stove. What I was starting to say about that painting is I had that oil painting and I didn't like the frame, and I remembered that I had a frame that I didn't like the painting, and wouldn't you know, they fit, so I just swapped those out. I'd love to tell you all that I came home from Ireland with this incredible Waterford crystal chandelier. I did not, but I did bring home via a different method my own piece of Waterford. Just before we left on vacation, I spotted this incredible Waterford lamp for sale on Facebook Marketplace. And I have been looking for one. There was actually a pair for sale a few months ago that got snatched up so quickly I didn't get them. So when this one came up, I wasn't going to make that same mistake. And this seller so graciously held the lamp because we were heading out of town, and I picked it up on my way home from the airport. I paid $50 for this gem, and the detail is incredible. It just sparkles. It's incredibly heavy. It has this beautiful pattern, crosshatch pattern, which maybe Lismore, I'm not entirely sure. But I do know that Waterford no longer makes lamps, so I consider myself so fortunate to own one. And finally, I'm going to leave you with some photos that inspired me during this trip. Some are manor houses, some are the insides of the hotels we stayed in, some are the beautiful green exteriors, some are the mantels and woodwork, and just the use of florals and color and texture, and all of the things that inspired me on this trip. I can't wait to incorporate some of these elements into my home. So enjoy these photos. I want to thank you all for watching. If this video was enjoyable to you, please give it a thumbs up. And we really appreciate all of you watching and encourage you to subscribe. We are really trying to grow our channel and get to 5,000 subscribers. So if you would go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and comment, we would be so grateful for that. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.